Hey everyone, welcome to Keto and Crime. Today I have an update on a case we followed very closely back in the summer, back in July of this year. It was the case of Carlee Russell. And if ever there was a case that demonstrated how juvenile so many people in our society can be, it's this case. It makes you realize that in a lot of ways we're living in a world of toddlers that need to be herded like cats, and it's just depressing. And that's why I'm glad I have a constant supply of this video's sponsor, Coffee Brand Coffee. I mean, let's face it, fall is here. It's colder, it's darker, and you just need that inner warm up. Well, how do I get mine? And that is from my good friend Jeremy and his great crew over at Coffee Brand Coffee. Go to coffeebrandcoffee.com for the best selection of light, medium, dark roast, flavored coffees, cold brews, hot chocolate, teas. These things are awesome, and they are shipped conveniently to your door with huge discounts for auto ship and free shipping. So if you're a coffee lover like me, and I start my day with two 20-ounce mugs of coffee without fail, and then I just can go up or down from there. But they've got everything from light to medium, dark roast. They've even got 2-time caffeine if you really need that pick me up. But I'm more basic over here. Y'all know that from watching me. And I am a fan of the flavored coffees. They've got bourbon, blueberry cobbler, strawberries and cream. This will change your life. And the creamsicle is great as well. S'mores is awesome. And they've got a brand new brand coming out just for the fall, and that is the Sticky Cinnamon Bun. And they've got the Spiked Jack-o'-lantern, which is their take on pumpkin spice. Let me just tell you, all of these are great. I have the strawberries and cream every day, and it is awesome. So just a little bit of cream, a little bit of monk fruit sweetener, and I am literally in heaven. I can't say enough good things about Coffee Brand Coffee. No politics, no gimmicks, just great coffee every time, and delivered conveniently to your door. And if you use my code, Keto and Crime, you will get 10% off of your order. So if you love coffee, give it a try. And thanks so much to Jeremy and Coffee Brand Coffee for sponsoring this video. As you'll recall, back around July 13th, an evening 911 call came in from Miss Russell, who's 26, lives in Hoover, Alabama, a suburb/city section of Birmingham, Alabama, saying she saw a toddler running on I-459, which is basically an interstate that loops Birmingham and kind of pulls all the suburbs in together. And this is the 911 call right here.
I am on Interstate 459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves.
Oh, hold on. Where on 459 are you?
I'm right next to the exit 10 by the Hoover Med, like to get off by the Hoover Med.
Okay, so you're before that exit?
Yes.
Okay, were you headed southbound or northbound? Like towards Tuscaloosa or towards 280?
Towards Tuscaloosa.
Okay, and was the child on the left or right side?
On the right side.
Were they walking northbound or southbound?
They're walking towards Tuscaloosa.
Walking southbound? How old do they look?
Like a toddler, maybe 3 or 4.
Did you pull over with them? Are you still with them?
Yes.
Okay, are you with the child right now?
No, I'm not. I didn't get out of the car. I can see them though.
Do you mind staying and keeping an eye on them until we get there?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, what kind of car are you in?
I'm in a red Mercedes-Benz.
Is it a sedan or SUV?
SUV. I mean, it's a sedan. Sorry.
Can you put your hazards on for me?
Yeah, they're on.
Okay. Did you talk to the child at all, or did you say anything to them?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do they look like they're injured?
No, they don't.
Are they white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
They're white.
Okay. Is it male or female?
I think it's a boy, a little boy.
Right now? Okay, so is he wearing clothes?
Yes.
Okay. What is he wearing?
It's a white t-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
And you don't see any cars anywhere?
No, no cars anywhere.
Okay. All right. What's your name?
My name is Carlee Russell.
And you don't see any injuries on the child from where you're at, correct?
No, but I can't really see them that good.
Okay. Try to keep an eye on them for the best that you can, because I don't want you to lose track of them.
Okay.
All right. And do they have shoes on?
No.
Shoes?
Not that I can see. I can't really see that one.
Okay. All right. I've got them on the way, okay? Just try to keep an eye on them. Officers are on the way, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Carlee called a relative after speaking with the 911 operator. She went missing during that conversation sometime after 9:36 p.m. Traffic camera footage was obtained which depicted this portion of the incident, and that footage was analyzed as part of the investigation in conjunction with the 911 call and cell phone data to accurately determine the time frame. Carlee's 911 call remains the only report of a child on the interstate, despite numerous vehicles passing through the area at that time. No one has called to report that a child is missing, and the Hoover Police Department did not locate any evidence of a small child walking down the interstate. Data from Carlee's phone, including her Life 360 app, shows that she traveled approximately 600 yards in her vehicle while she was on the phone with 911, stating that she was following a child. 600 yards. That is 6 football fields straight. 600 yards. The Hoover 911 Center received a second call from Carlee's mother stating that a relative was on the phone with her when they heard Carlee scream, and then they had an open phone line. Hoover police officers arrived on the scene within 5 minutes of being dispatched, and several other officers arrived shortly. They located Carlee's wig and cell phone in the grass near the vehicle. Her purse was located in the front seat of her vehicle with her Apple Watch in the purse. The food she ordered for tzatziki's was also in the car.
Being dispatched, police officers arrived to her last known location on the interstate. Approximately 5 minutes later, finding no sign of Carlee or anything around Carlee. They found her remains of her wig, they found her phone, they found other things that would lead them to believe that someone had been kidnapped. They also found her car abandoned, but she had carefully taken some snacks that she had purchased earlier in the day, we'll get to that, and had disappeared. And from here, it went viral on social media. The Hoover police were right on top of it, state police, even the FBI came in to help with this one. And this was an all-out woman hunt to the level of 𝗥𝗵𝗁. I mean, this one was big. Then cracks began to form. First was the video footage, the closed circuit video footage of her car stopping on 459 to investigate this missing toddler. That I actually broke down here for you in a previous video. And we're picking up right there with her Mercedes on the shoulder. And I'm looking everywhere for a toddler, and I'm not seeing anything. I mean, this is only a snippet, but I would imagine if a toddler was seen running down the road, that they would have honed in on that and shown us that. But like you said, she's been moving for at least 4 or 5/10 of a mile until she's now finally coming to rest. And this is the approximate area where her car and all her belongings were found. But I'm not seeing anything. And also, this is Alabama. I grew up here. I can tell you that if there had legitimately been a toddler running down the road, because no one else saw a toddler, there were no reports of a missing toddler, there would have been all kinds of mama hens and papa roosters all over that child. So as you can see, there was a lot of doubt that she saw a toddler because that toddler ran a long way on short little legs to get down the interstate. On top of that, Hoover Police and Alabama State Police confirmed that there had been no reports or any Amber Alerts of a missing toddler. And then police started to further investigate things such as Carlee's Google searches, where they saw that she had Googled Birmingham Police Station, Nashville, how long does it get tickets to Nashville, one-way tickets to Nashville, and the movie Taken, which is about a kidnapping. And I have I have a review of that movie right up here if you're interested. And then closed circuit video at the spa where Carlee worked in the Summit, which is a huge shopping complex in Birmingham, showed that she took a robe, a towel, and some other things from the workplace before she left on July 13th. And then a video surveillance and GPS from her car later showed that she stopped at Target and bought Cheez-Its and some other granola bars and some other things just prior to calling in the 911 call. And then she was on the phone with her brother's girlfriend when she disappeared, and she did say that she heard screaming, but that's the last that we heard. And then 48 hours later, just over 48 hours later, Carlee shows up at her own home on foot, is taken immediately to the hospital, checked out, and then allowed to go home before she would be forced to give police a statement. She was a little banged up, but nothing that would indicate she had been forcibly taken. And later on, we are generously given her side of the events, her perception of the events, in that while she was trying to help this fictional toddler, that a man with orange hair and a bald spot, so basically if you crossed President Trump and Bozo the Clown, came out and abducted her, made her go over the fence, put her into the back of an 18-wheeler, and then she was able to escape once. He caught her again. They took her to a house. They tied her up. They felt on her hair. They fed her Cheez-Its by hand. There was a woman that fed her Cheez-Its by hand, just the snacks that she had bought and that were also missing from her own car. And then she was able to get away again and ended up running through the woods, coming out at her own home. And so after much prodding through her defense attorney, later sent a statement to Hoover Police saying that she faked it all. No reason was given, at least no reason that was released publicly, and that she apologizes to the nation and the city of Birmingham. And from there, Hoover Police turned it over to the Alabama Attorney General, who was working in conjunction with municipal and county law enforcement to charge her with a felony if possible. People were mad about this. And eventually she was charged with 2 misdemeanors, and she had a trial on October 11th, or a court appearance on October 11th at Hoover City Court. So this is a municipal court. This is not the state. This is not the county, the circuit court, as you would normally think in a criminal trial. And there she was actually found guilty, sentenced to 1 full year in city jail and a fine of $1,700 plus reimbursement of almost $20,000 in the money that was used for the resources to search for her.
A Hoover municipal judge has found Carlee Russell guilty of 2 misdemeanor charges for the staged kidnapping in July, which made national headlines.
And the judge also recommended Russell pay restitution and serve a year in jail. ABC 3340's Valerie Bell was there in the courtroom today, and she joins us now outside the Hoover Public Safety Center. And Valerie, Russell's attorneys are fighting to keep her out of jail.
Muriel, Carlee Russell's attorney says he is totally against jail time. While she admits to the hoax, she pleaded not guilty before the judge's ruling so the case can be appealed to circuit court. Russell appeared timid when she spoke inside the courtroom. Her family was seated a few rows behind her. Municipal Judge Brad Bishop also recommended Russell pay nearly $18,000 in restitution for the search which took place, something her lawyers did not disagree with.
Now, immediately, her attorney pulled some legal sleight of hand where he asked for it to be sealed and remanded to circuit court, so the state will take over from here, and as a result of that, she will not serve any jail time in the interim and will be allowed to restart her case at the circuit level. So this is all political, not political, but legal, smoke and mirrors to make sure that she does not serve any jail time, because they're saying it's racial, it's this, that she does not deserve to serve a full year for 2 misdemeanors, even though there have been plenty of people that have served much longer. 𝗟𝗶𝗵 in California served 18 months for her 2016 fake abduction as well. She was missing for like 3 weeks, and she was white. So I don't think, Mr. Russell, this has anything to do with race. You did this for your own reasons, and I have lots of videos on it where it was over a boyfriend, it was over possibly failing out of nursing school, and I was in it for you. I wanted you to be found and wanted you to be found safe, but then, blah, blah. Here we go. So this is one of those things that just, you realize we're living in a daycare and people need constant supervision. So with that being said, I will keep you posted as more and more comes out in this case. And hopefully she'll just serve her time quietly, pay her fines, and move on with her life. Although I do wonder what's going to happen to her because, people are going to Google her. Employers do Google her. I don't know how she's going to earn a living in life. She'll probably sell a book and go on Oprah. But with that being said, until next time, 𝗙𝗑𝗋𝗄. Out.